morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And this handsome man right here is Andre. I have to laugh. He was not currently peeing when I first started this feed, and then he immediately started marking the tree. You're so goofy. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kara. So I was just gonna do kind of a general walkabout this morning. Morning time is all the cats' favorite time. So the keepers are getting lockouts put down, cats separated that need separated for feeding. So I'm just gonna meander around, kind of show you what everybody's doing before breakfast. It's finally not raining right now, which is wonderful. Good morning, Nancy. So Keeper Mark is out here in Outback separating the Texas Tigers for breakfast time. So if you guys want to just take a little walk with me this morning. Good morning, Lauren. I loved all your butterfly photos. So we're just taking a general walkabout this morning while the keepers get all the cats ready for breakfast. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as possible. Good morning, Deb. You're welcome. It was killing me. I wanted to go live yesterday. Yesterday was officially my first full month as a staff member, and it would have been my 30th live, which this live right now is now my 30th live, but it was pouring rain the majority of the day yesterday. So you can see Cameron. Cameron's already ready to ignore probably Marie, who's handing out meds this morning. Hello, everybody. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Cameron. Morning, sir. Are you gonna participate today? That look says he's undecided. The baby bobcats are fine, I believe. I haven't seen them again since the first feeding they had, but Jamie's such a good bobcat mama, so she's taking care of them right now. They're getting fed about every 4 hours. Thanks, Laurel. Here's my princess. Pop in and say hi to Cully. Yeah, I'll try to walk the majority of the property this morning, and then we can try to check in with Keisha. Hi, this is Cully. Good morning, sweet pea. So if you guys are just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, and this is Cully Tiger. Hi. So all the keepers arrive around 7:30, and the first thing they do is head out and separate cats that share enclosures and close feeding lockouts. You better not pee on me, ma'am. Andre already tried. Yeah, let's take a walk. So morning time is the cat's favorite time because we feed breakfast. We feed everybody once a day. So they're always very excited to see us in the morning, and then they groom and sleep for the whole rest of the day. And it's been so rainy here lately. Our tigers love it, but our small cats not as much. Amanda's good. There was a keeper out there separating them for feeding, so I didn't agitate her too much. Oh, what a sweet girl. Holly. Oh, I just got a text from Catherine saying that Smalls is being extra adorable this morning, so you know we'll go try to see her. Say she just doesn't even realize how cute Cully is being. Good morning, Karen. You're getting so many hearts, silly girl. I know, I could walk with you back and forth all day if I could. Hello, Kathleen. Yep, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We do allow visitors by guided tours, so you can go to bigcatrescue.org/tickets to see all the different ways you can visit. Thank you, Katie, for donating. We really appreciate that. Oh, Priya's calling us. Bye, Kali. We'll see you again when it's breakfast time. The next person will actually have food. Yeah, I don't have food right now. Bye, sweetness. Good, Linda. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Oh, extra cuteness for the road. I know, we could stay here all day. Sorry, baby girl. All right, we really gotta go. Let's go see Priya. So I'm just doing a general walkabout this morning. We're not necessarily following anyone specific like the meds person. Good morning, Priya. Hi. Hi. Yeah. It is morning time, which is the best time. We feed all of our big cats once a day, and it's in the morning. You can see she's immediately walking to lockout like I have food. Good. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying these morning feeds. Definitely try to do it as often as possible, but the weather has not been allowing it lately. Summer storm season appears to have shown up a few days too early. All right, Priya. So you can see, sorry if I'm blinding you with the sun, you can see how she's got a guillotine door there. This little side box that you see is just her lockout. And the stone plate in there and the water bowl is where she'll come in for fresh water. This is where they get fed, so it's a happy place for them. It's also a small area that we can close them into if the vet ever needs to get a really close look at them. You can see she's kind of a busybody, so sometimes if you gotta get a really good look at them, we've gotten them used to that being their happy place. All right. Let's keep walking. Gabrielle would be the next tiger we'll see. You can see Marie down there with the cart. She's currently out doing morning meds and supplements. I wanted to change it up for you guys a little bit. You know, if we always follow the meds person, you're always going to see the same set of cats. So we're going to try to see some different cats. There's Miss Gabby back there. We will go say hi to her. Miss Gabby, you want to say hi to Facebook? Gabby girl, hi. Here's my girl. Hi. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Hi, baby. Yeah. See, breakfast comes next. Mahalo, Crystal. Oh, Gabby girl, you have such a pretty enclosure now. You get to watch sunrise and sunset. She has lakeside view. She has 2 swimming pools. All right, let's go see who else we can find. All right. I know what direction we should head, and that's towards Mr. Manny. I'd like to check in with Cyrus. Cyrus is on his very first turn on Funcation. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Gabby was saying. Good morning. We have Victoria and Marie doing meds this morning. We're just doing a general walkabout.
Have fun.
Yeah. All right.
No rain.
Yeah, exactly. No rain, so we are out and moving. Thank you so much, Deb, for posting all the links. Good morning, Janice. grass here. It is 7:58 a.m. here in Tampa, Florida. Hi, Manny. We have cougars and we have leopards. Panthers is kind of a fancy word. Where are you hiding, Miss Riza? Hi, baby girl. Well, she's like, you cannot just go see Manny. Hi. Good morning, sweetie pie. You hiding in your grass? Hi. Yeah, this is Riza. She's like, do not walk past me for Manny. I've been here a lot longer. You're just hanging in your grass. It's the cutest thing. She absolutely loves chewing on this grass. So we let it build up quite a bit for her so that she's got a nice secretive place to hide and hang out, but she also loves chewing on it. Yeah, Leanne, Riza's stolen a lot of hearts over the years, that's for sure. What are you doing down there? Are you playing with your grass? She just loves that. Playing with your grass. You are so goofy. You are so goofy, silly girl. Oh, we're being so playful. Being so playful. She hears some cart activity. Do you hear that noise? That's Armani leopard doing her sawing call, her version of her roar. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to go in and say hi to Manny, but Manny's very pacey in the morning because he's got one thing on his mind, and that's food. Yeah, those are normal noises for Miss Riza. She makes the cutest little noises. Mac makes some pretty great noises too. You always feel pretty lucky when Mac talks to you. Hi, Manny. Hi, sir. You having a good morning? You say hi to everybody. Yeah, okay, well that was pretty good. This is Manny, our Jaguar. You can hear Beecher in the background. Hi, no, I didn't bring any goods, I'm sorry. Yeah, hi. Oh, sweet boy. Isn't he gorgeous? I don't think I'll ever get it out of my mind when he first arrived and came out of his transport crate. You heard the whole group of us just fall silent and stop breathing all at the same time. Ah, it was a pretty epic day, bud. Yeah, he is ready for breakfast. I believe Manny just turned 12. Are you being silly? Yeah, sweet guy, waiting on breakfast. Yes, you were definitely right about that, Susan. Yeah, he's, him and all the tigers, it's been just torrential downpour rain for weeks, it feels like. I think it's been like 19 days in a row or something crazy, and just come out and he's just laying out in it. It doesn't faze him at all. All right, Manny, we're gonna go see some of the others. We'll go see your girl neighbors. Yep, breakfast is next. Yeah, he really only paces when it's breakfast time, and then you'll see him pace again on the weekends right around the same time that the keeper tour would be coming around, because he is smart enough to know that the keeper tour brings treats. And as I said, loves treats. Hi, Sunny. So we have Miss Sundari here. Hi, lady. You ready for breakfast too?
Prince Rebin, saying this is my territory. You stay over there. Yep, so, oh, that's a nice schnurl face you got there. Yep, so Sundari is a leopard, and the cat you just saw before her is Manny, who is a jaguar. Thank you, Sonia, for donating. Sunny, you got a donation. Good job. No, Kelly, we are a completely non-contact facility. We are accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. And what that means is they hold you to the great standard of no buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching any of the animals. When our animals come here, they stay here for life, and we let them live as naturally as possible. They are wild animals. We feel it's pretty selfish to, want to pet and touch these animals, because if they were to even accidentally hurt you, you could actually have the authorities tell you that they have to be put to sleep and tested for rabies. That is the last thing we would want for any of our babies here. Let's see if we can see Armani. She's making all that noise. Armani! She's being so rowdy earlier. Where'd she go? Oh, there you are. Oh, hiding in the palmettos. What you doing, lady? You eating grass too? It's a fun morning routine. Hi. Hi, Armani. You are eating grass. How silly. Yeah. This is Armani leopard. Good morning. You look so beautiful in the sunrise. Yeah, and Manny has a much shorter tail as well, whereas leopards, their tails practically drag on the ground. I already passed Cameron and Zabu. Cameron was very blatantly ignoring us on his platform, and Zabu was still in her den, so. We're just doing a general walkabout this morning. We're not really following any particular person or route. If we come across cats as they're eating, we may stop, but I've kind of learned there's a handful of cats that would much rather socialize with me and become distracted over eating breakfast, and I would much rather have them eat breakfast. So I figured if I got out and around before everyone started eating, they would give us attention but then still eat breakfast. You're welcome. I'm so happy I get the chance to share all these amazing cats with you guys. So Cyrus is one of our caracals. Good morning, Donna. And he's our male caracal. And he is having his first turn in Funcation, which is this very large 22,000 square foot enclosure with lots of big platforms, lots of big dens. And he's having his first turn out here, so we'll check in with him, see how he's liking it. He has one more week. They get 2-week rotations out here. Cyrus! Thank you so much to everyone who's sharing this, asking questions, answering questions. Everyone who's donated, that really helps us reach a lot of new people that we might not normally be able to reach, and help spread the message. Where's Cyrus? So if the cats come in together, we try to keep them together. Unfortunately though, a lot of these cats were forced to share space. There's that sneaky boy. You're all the way back here in this corner. Hi, sir. Are you ready for breakfast? This is Cyrus Caracal. Are you so ready for breakfast? Nope, let's not pee. No peeing on me this morning. Those noises. Oh, thank you for the donation, Teresa. You got a donation, Cyrus. But anyway, sorry, sometimes I get easily distracted when these cuties finally appear. If they come in rescued together, we do try to keep them together. Otherwise, the cats are solitary by nature. They don't want to share space. They don't want to compete for food or territory. We saw that with Cyrus and Caracal. They were forced to live together in I believe, a basement in Ohio with a serval as well. And when we got them here, we had them separated until we made sure they were spayed and neutered. And then we did try to reintroduce him and the female Chaos. And that lasted a couple of days before Chaos couldn't use her front paw. They obviously had an altercation. And we've noticed that they really don't even try to like communicate with each other or hang out near each other. Their enclosures are right next to each other and they kind of just do their own thing. So this is Cyrus the Caracal. He is currently the cat that is on funcation. Karen, we stopped and said hi to Riza, but we have since moved along. This morning I'm just taking you guys on kind of a general walkabout. So you can see he's all the way over there now. It finally stopped raining, so I wanted to get out and see if we could see some of the cats. So Cyrus gets all this space for 2 weeks. This is our vacation space for our smaller, all the way up to Manny. Manny has to go into a roofed enclosure. So he wouldn't be able to go out on our regular vacation rotation. Cyrus! Let's see if he'd run to us, because that's really, really cute. I've seen him run to the feeding lockout area before, and he'll run towards the keeper tour, which was really cute. Just out for a morning stroll. Such a good boy. So he seems to really be enjoying it. Some of our bobcats especially, it's almost too wide open space for them at the moment. Hi. And they tend to hide back in the more secluded area, which I still think they enjoy because it's a whole new environment for them, but the bigger guys absolutely love it. I mean, it's a ton of new territory for them to spray and mark and a bunch of new platforms. You're such a cutie pie. My little pumpkin. You are my little pumpkin. So the fun part about him being on funcation is we did put Chaos over into his enclosure while he's gone. Oh, what do you think about that? And so that'll be really interesting when everybody gets moved around again, because they'll have the scent of each other, and that'll be interesting. See how that goes. He gets 1 more week out here. Yep, that's right. If you don't enjoy seeing these cats in cages, which none of us do, please visit bigcatact.com and help us change laws to keep this type of thing from happening. If a cat was born into a cage, it can never be set free, regardless of what people try to tell you. They're breeding for conservation. They're really breeding for more cats living their life in cages. Well, you know I couldn't walk past Mr. Beach Boy. This is Beecher. Hi. Yeah. You get your head in there. Yeah. You are such a bad boy. You're such a bad beach boy. You're so silly. So there's Beecher. And actually you can see Chaos through there. I don't know if she'll let me walk up to her or not. Thank you, Michelle, for your donation. I have been trying to spend more time around Chaos. Cyrus finally actually really likes me. Hi. As you could tell when I walked up to Cyrus, he didn't have all that hissiness to spare. But Chaos still does. So Chaos is the female caracal that we have. And she's done. I'm done with you. I'm just waiting on breakfast.
So she's currently hanging out in Cyrus's home enclosure. So you can see Beecher's actually right in front of me, and the calling that you're hearing is not Beecher, amazingly enough. Oh, there he is. It's this handsome man. Hi, Hutch. This is Hutch.
Yeah. I think Hutch is ready for breakfast. You know they're coming, right? Yeah, they're coming. You're gonna let me come around? What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, Hutch. So Hutch and Beecher should start a band. Yeah, Hutch would like some attention. You're such a sweet boy. Hutch is our very newest small cat rescue. Yeah. You look like a little statue, sir. You look like a statue. What a good boy. I know. I know. You're glad it stopped raining too. Hutch is an African serval, and Beecher, who you saw prior to that, is a Savannah cat. He's an F1 Savannah cat, so he's been hybridized and bred between an African serval and a domestic cat. People do that in order to have the beautiful look of an African serval, but the attitude of a domestic cat, and it never turns out that way. You're so silly. You've got such good posture. My goodness. Look at that posture. He does want a treat. All right, no treats, but the next person that's coming will have food. Yeah. I see Frosty. Hi, Frosty. Coming over to say hi. I know, baby boy, but I don't have any treats. I'm sorry. Yep. Didn't take you long to figure that out. So, let's pop over and say hi to Natalia. Pardon me while I get the gate. Oh, there we go. Natalia! You can see she's up on her platform where she's got a great view of where the feeding carts are going to come from. Hi! Oh, big yawns. This is Natalia. She is an Amur leopard. So you can see quite a bit of difference in her versus Armani or Sundari. Natalia is a lot more fluffy. Got longer fur. I think she's even got a longer tail. It sure feels like it anyway. This is Natalia. We did see Manny earlier, but this one is Natalia. She is gorgeous. Stunning. You can imagine how we all felt since her and Manny came in on the same day, back to back. It was like sensory overload of some of the most gorgeous cats on earth. And then the sadness hits you that they were bred for life in cages. Natalia, you even gonna look? I don't think so. Say nope. I'm waiting to hear those carts. I actually can hear some of the carts, so the feeders have been dispatched, so. Hear the carts coming. Here's Miss Servy. Servy is also an African serval. Hi, Servy. No, Jamie, all of these are wild animals. Here's Miss Servy. I bet you Tonga is laying in his lockout, ready.
Yep, this morning we're just doing a general walkabout, just trying to show you some cats that you normally definitely wouldn't see because they hide all day or sleep all day. This is the most active time of the day for them. I'm sorry I'm blinding you all with the sun, but the sun is so exciting for us. It's been raining for like 20 days. Hi, Tonga. Tonga is ready for breakfast. You ready? So Tonga is a white serval. Hi, Sinner. And the reason I'm not getting super close or even crossing the outside barrier for most of these cats is because I'm not here with food and I don't want them to feel like I've tricked them that I have food or something and I'm getting too close. Plus they're very excited in the morning, so certainly don't want to get too close. You're having breakfast in bed, it looks. You're so sleepy. You're probably talking about Keisha. We haven't checked in with Keisha yet today. I know she's still eating a little bit. Her regular catitude is back a bit, and she is taking her meds. This is Zukari. He is also an African serval. He's one of our younger ones. He came in from the same place that Cyrus and Chaos came from. You can see how smart these cats are. They move to higher ground or they hang out in the exact spot they know they're going to be getting breakfast. Let's see. There's Gilligan. Gilligan's another one of those cats that will pace quite a bit in the morning until breakfast is served. Gilligan has a very sad story. Oh, there he is. Hi! Hi, sweet boy. I know, I tricked you. I don't actually have the foods. I'm sorry, baby. You got all kinds of stuff to say about it. Yeah. He's so cute. So Gilligan is a Canada lynx. He's closed into this half of his enclosure because we're doing work on the other half. You're so talkative today. He's got a very pretty enclosure. Hi. Such a good boy. Thank you, Tess, for posting that. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about where these cats came from or their stories, definitely check out bigcatrescue.org/catbio. And you can see this area back here. You've probably seen us post photos of Gilligan up on his mountainous area. So those are actually air-conditioned dens for him if it gets too hot. So the feeding cart is here. We're gonna let Gilligan have his time with his meal. You can walk over and see Skipper maybe. Yeah, him and Skipper both from time to time. If you don't see them in their enclosure, we have a secret little door on the back of their enclosure, and we're able to open the little door and then we can see them inside the den. Where's Mr. Skipper? Skipper cracks me up. Sometimes you're staring right at him and he just looks like a rock. He's a lot less social than Gilligan is. Oh, there he is. He's back here watching Loki eat. Hi, Skipper. Hi. What are you doing, sir? Yeah, sorry you did miss feature. This morning we're just on a general walkabout. If you're just joining, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Finally stopped raining, so I wanted to get out and show you some of the cats you don't normally get to see. Everyone's very active in the morning. Yeah, because morning is breakfast time and everybody loves food. And you can see, I'm going to be quiet, you can see Loki eating.
Loki's pretty shy and elusive, and so is Skipper, so. So you can see some of the cats have started getting their diets, so I'm gonna be cautious on who I walk up to because I don't want to startle anybody. I want everybody to eat breakfast. Yep, so we feed about 500 pounds of meat a day, or at least thawing that much out and trying. Yeah, so they get a combination, a whole variety of chicken. So chicken thighs, chicken drums, chicken breasts, just everything you can think of. Chicken necks, they get beef, they get pork twice a week. The ones that are young enough and able to do it get whole prey, so humanely euthanized rats and rabbits. That's what they would eat in the wild. It's probably one of the healthiest things that they can eat. And yes, all of our cats get fed one time a day in the morning, unless they're a lot older or have other special needs, and then we try them multiple times in the day. Other than Hoover, who I think Hoover's just plain used to eating in the evening, and that's when he eats the best. Alright, we're gonna move along, show you Loki from a distance again. Loki is one of our newest Savannah cats. He's so adorable. Hi! He does pretty good with me, but like I said, I don't want to distract any of the cats away from eating breakfast, so I'm not getting too terribly close to the ones that are eating. I know with Seth especially, that cat just would rather chase me than eat when I'm around, so I just don't want to be a distraction. I can socialize with them other times of the day and not be a distraction. So I heard Smalls was being absolutely adorable. See if she's gotten breakfast yet. She's actually really fun after breakfast. She gets her zoomies where she's just running all over the enclosure. I see feeding carts up here. Well, Seth would be one of the first ones to eat, so probably by the time we walk up there, he might be done. Sometimes Smalls takes her breakfast into her den. That's what they would do in the wild. Oh, I see a sneaky boy up there. Oh, there's Smalls. I see Nabisco. Hi, Biscuit. Are you being sneaky? Mr. Biscuit. Here's Smalls calling. What are you doing? You talking? Hi. Are you talking? She must still be waiting on breakfast. Usually takes about an hour or a little longer sometimes to get everybody fed. We have about 70 cats on 4 different feeding routes. Yep, Nabisco and Smalls are both bobcats. Nabisco shares an enclosure with Mrs. Claus. See if we can find her. So Smalls is just gonna keep running in circles until somebody brings her food. Thought I saw her out over here. So you can see they have many bubbles that are all connected with various tunnels and doors. Sometimes it's hard to say where she is actually at. say hi to Pharaoh. I see Pharaoh. Oh, there's Mrs. She's all the way over there now. Say hi to Pharaoh. Looks like we have interns out feeding this section. So I say good morning to Pharaoh. Hi. Yeah. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Hi. This is Pharaoh. Oh yeah, I don't usually leave here without having walked a minimum of like 6 miles. I'm sorry, baby, I didn't bring any food. You can tell he's smelling me to be like, where's the food? I'm sorry. Yeah. He is a white serval. He's absolutely gorgeous. You're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you say hi to everybody. Yeah, I'm talking today too. Oh yeah, most of the servals actually do very quickly learn that that's where the food comes from, and that's absolutely where they hang out. So, we've got interns training on feeding. So that's Sue and Lakota's enclosure there. Yeah, and so actually Jamie, the president, has her own route of cats that she feeds on the days that she's here, and Pharaoh is one of those, as well as Nabisco and Mrs. Claus, Bailey and Moses Bobcats, and she also has Manny. Let's see what Mr. King Tut is doing. Hi, Tut. He doesn't want to focus on you. You're backlit. See if we can walk around the front. King Tut is a Savannah cat. And he's absolutely gorgeous. His fur is literally like gold. Hi. Yeah. Tutter Water. What are you doing? He really loves his Coolaroo in this enclosure. It's kind of funny. He had one in his other enclosure. Barely used it. Time for the post-breakfast bath. So you'll see the difference between a lot of these cats. First thing in the morning before they've been fed, how active they are. They immediately go into bath time. And then after that, they pretty much sleep all day long. So it looks like Perfection's about to get breakfast. We'll watch from a distance. Did Perfection already get her breakfast?
Yeah,
oh, she already did.
She's very happy.
So she's just pretending. She's pretending. So this is a cat people don't see very often. This is Perfection. She's our only ocelot. Hi, Perfection. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi, Miss Lady. That is typical Perfection attitude. Yeah. Pretty typical. She's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very smart with operant, loves bloodsickles. She's a smart cookie. Alright, we'll see if Breezy, there's Miss Breezy. Hi, lady. Hi. Hi, smart girl. I know. And she's smart because she walks up to me, realizes I'm not here to do operant, and then walks away. you finish your diet, you better finish your mush.
So mush is something that we feed daily. It's what we lovingly refer to as their vegetables, because it's probably the most healthy thing in their diet. It's the entire animal ground up, so they're actually getting the organ meat and everything, and that's something that they would naturally be getting in the wild. Struggle one-handed with these gates.
See, everybody's about to feed Max and Marianne.
Good morning, Liz. We have just been doing a general walkabout this morning. I haven't really been following anyone specific. Just out seeing the cats. It finally stopped raining here. We have tons of kittens in the cabana right now. Tons of kittens. You guys can watch them on explore.org. If someone wants to post the kitten link, that would be great. I thought about coming in here later. Hi, kittens! And if I do that, maybe I will go live for you guys. Nope, Carol doesn't usually come in till around 10, which is why she hired me to help out in a variety of areas, including bringing you guys along for stuff you wouldn't normally see. Early morning activities. Here's Cameron saying he's awake. Yeah, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I'm pretty much doing the majority of the lives, unless it's live on the dodo, which Carol is still doing, or live in the evenings for evening meds and evening walkabouts. We're freeing up Carol's time to do other important things for the cats. Let's come over and say hi to Andy, and then we'll probably wrap it up with Seth. No, Nikita's all the way back at the other end of the property. So not today. Andy loves to stalk me when I have a camera.
Hi, sneaky boy. Hi, big guy. This is Andy Tiger.
You guys can watch him on explore.org/bigcatrescue as well. He is on the Tiger Lake camera that he shares with Seth. We take it day by day with Zeus. Thank you so much to whomever donated privately. Really appreciate that. And there he goes. So you can see there's a camera down there near the bridge, and it focuses on either him or Seth. Let's see, he's probably gonna stalk me again.
Big guy. Yeah, you're such a sweet boy. Did you eat all your breakfast?
Let's see. See about that. Actually, it looks like he's got a clean plate. Yep, he has a clean plate. Andy has already eaten, and my guess is Seth has too. I apologize, I hear some weed whackers. That might make it a little hard for you guys to hear me when I get up here. We'll see where they're at. I was gonna try to show you Seth. Okay, well, Seth is up and active. We're on 67 acres here, so yard work never ends. And today is Thursday, so we're closed to the public, and a mass majority of our big projects get done today. That way it can be noisy and we're not affecting the guest experience, but it's all stuff that has to get done.
Hi! Hi, Sethy. You're done with breakfast, so I can come say hi. Yeah. Hi. Hi, good boy. Yeah. work actually right over by the hospital. So I'm not gonna walk over there. That's where Keisha is, so I apologize. But if anyone can post the Nest Cam link in the comments for Keisha, you guys can check in with her yourself 24/7. You guys walked the majority of the property with me. There were only a couple areas we didn't walk, and I'm sorry, but Nikita was one of them. We'll do that next time. Correct, yeah. Zabu's a white tiger. They're not considered albino. Same thing with Pharaoh and Tonga. They have a trait that's caused by inbreeding called leucism. Completely different than being an albino. Hi! Well, are you gonna stay in one spot? Sometimes he'll lay down. No, we're just gonna keep moving. I don't blame him, because we had that subtropical storm coming through, like, towards Florida. We weren't sure exactly the area it was going to affect. Because of that, any of the cats that have the open air enclosures, which I'll show you, like you can see how Seth's enclosure, Nikki, Cam, and Boo, all of them have open air enclosures. They also have a roofed section. They are locked in those roof sections anytime the winds are going to be dangerously high, where we might lose a tree or tree limbs. It's for the safety of them and us. So because of that, they spent a couple days in their roof sections, and now all of them are like, yay, freedom. Thank you, Karen. Yep, so I'll leave you guys with Seth. Thank you guys so much for joining, for asking questions, helping me answer questions. Everyone who donated and shared, I really, really appreciate it. I will hopefully try to go live maybe once or twice more today. We'll see what activity unfolds. And if I missed any questions, I try to go back after the feed is over and try to answer and respond to those. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day.